Hey, good morning. We're out here today for something a little bit different. We're coming to Wellington Country Park up here in Reading. A little bit of a country estate. We're sort of going to see the playgrounds, the animals, things like that. You can go inside and see what they've got. They have got some procedures on the sign just behind us, so I'll take a look at those in just a second. We're obviously wearing a face mask. As we came in, there was a sign saying to park one space between each car, so that's encouraging social distancing. So follow us along, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon to be notified when we post new videos. Let's go and have some fun. Here we've got some of the safety measures that they're putting in place here. Anything that we don't have on here is the face masks, but it is mandatory inside. There's lots of little play areas around here for children. So we've got a sand pit here, we've got a pirate ship there, and we've got a couple of tractors here. Just over there in the back is one of those bouncy pillow things. We actually saw them cleaning that just now, using a brush, disinfectant and everything to scrape it off, so it's really cool. You've got a big wooden adventure playground here, loads of slides, real obstacle course. We've also got a train here. There's like a safari, you've got deer, Bambi over there in the back. Bambi and Bambi's mum. Ah, you've got a beaver. If I can zoom in. Sorry, it's really slow to zoom in. The beaver has a face mask on. Look at that. Oh, it's a squirrel. The squirrel's got a face mask on. All around the park we've got these signs, and they're dotted everywhere. And we also have on all of the paths these dividers and arrows. So there's all signs saying keep left. So obviously we stay this side of the line. Again, this is the train here. You got a little maintenance platform in there. And this is Wellington Station. Obviously this isn't a real train station, it just goes round this little area. But one thing of note, we paid £12 to get in, and you have to pay extra for this. You've got mini golf here. There's some little cars that you can ride, they're all extras as well. So, something to bear in mind. We've travelled back in time to the prehistoric era of the dinosaur. It's a time travelling train. So we're just queuing up for the train at the moment. We got all social distancing markers in the queue. One of the cool things we've just seen is in between rides they are actually sanitising all the touch points and all the seats and everything. So they're doing a really good job of hygiene and sanitisation here. Pretty impressed. They've had hand sanitisers up everywhere as well, so they're doing a pretty good job overall, I'd say. we've just been feeding these guys. So you can get little packets of animal feed. And they're £1 a packet. Here he is. This one's called Dave. Dave the duck. Then the rest of them are just chilling over there. They weren't as hungry. See you later, Dave. Bye. It's right at the end of Wellington Country Park is kind of a petting zoo. So this is where you can go and buy the food from the main entrance, and I'm sure you can get food over there in the hut as well. We've got guinea pigs first up. There's one over there just chilling in the house. It's quite cold. Look at this little one here. And over there at the back is a little brown and white one. Got some lammakins. Llamas. Oh, look at them. This one's doing his business. Oh, he's really going at it. Look. Look at him. Oh no, he's going to sniff the poo. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh no, he's going to do it on top of it. I see, I see. Right. So we got Annie, Dory, or Matilda. Matilda is the black one.
Yeah, most friendly one, isn't he?
So the one at the back there is Matilda. And Dora is inside, and this one here is Annie. And we've got another guy here. Hello. That's so cute. Look. This one likes that. I don't know what this one's name is though. Look. This one's very fluffy.
Is she pregnant?
I think, yeah, I think this one's pregnant.
She's pregnant. Hey, do you want some food?
Look at you.
She's pregnant.
This is a very originally named Snowy. Jinx. This one is called Jinx. Hello. Hey, little guy. Hello, guy. Oh, you just. No. Holland. Ah. He's eating my finger. Look. It tickles. Oh, look at your little ears. This is Rosie. And this one over here is called Tansy. So Tansy and Rosie down that end. Goats have the ability to yell like humans. This is called bleating. And that's what Becky does sometimes. She bleats.
Okay.
You bleat at me when you're yelling at me. This is the guy again. This is the guy. This is the nibbler. Jinxed. Look at your tiny face. There you go, little. Look at this sheep. Look at them horns. That one. Yeah. So we got a whole bunch of different breeds of sheep here as well. We've got these ones that are super fluffy and hungry.
Ready? Watch. Watch your tongue.
Look at this. Look at this. Ooh.
Big one's scary. No, I don't want that one.
Look at his tongue.
This one's just that big. The chubby one's the big one.
Look. There you go. And then this one. This one. Oh. And then we're trying to find you some, man. And the that's this one. There we go. Oh, look at your coat. Look at your, oh, how fluffy you. Come on. Oh man, that's not very nice of you, is it? Let's take some of these ones. And give to you. Come on, yeah, go on. Go get it. Yeah, get it before the other ones come. Come on. What are you doing? Come on. Oh. And then we got more signs up about washing your hands, using hand sanitizer, covering your face. Obviously wearing a mask inside. Definitely going to need to wash our hands nowadays. Sheeps have got us. But they got some really good little areas to jump around in. This is probably goat area more so than anything, I'd say. They've got a lot of space. What have we got over here? Okay, so over here we've got two more sheep as well that look asleep sheep. And we've got a donkey. Oh. Donkeys have friends. And they live for up to 50 years, that's crazy. They're pregnant for a year. Did you know that? Donkeys can be pregnant for a year. Look at this one, and then we got another one over the back. Right, can you spot the poo? So we got Shetland pony poo, alpaca poo, cow poo,
Which one is the best poo?
chicken.
That looks like coffee beans.
The goat. Yep, the goat does look like coffee beans.
See all those poos?
Oh my goodness.
Which one?
These guys are huge. There's that white one over there. Think of the amount of rabbit pies that you could get out of that.
It's bigger than some dogs.
Mm. Look at this guy. Look at that. For comparison.
The owner was she was running a Sweden chassis.
They're huge. They're trying to test the weight of the rabbit. This is a very scientific experiment. Oh no, he really does. Ever wanted to watch a rabbit run? There you go.
Another guy.
I'll go again. I've lost weight.
They didn't like that. Just on a long walk round from the lake, so that over there, Central Pain is the main entrance. You sort of pan round, and now in Central Pain, sort of past the trees, that's where the petting area is that we were just at. You could really do with a nice bench here to sit and just watch the world go by. It's a very picturesque little area. There's like an island, looks to be a little island there in the centre. On the other side of the lake, we've got this playground here. We've got some dinosaurs. Very dinosaur themed area, this Wellington Country Park. Triceratops. And these are both Triceratops. These actually make noises as well, we just heard them. Oh my goodness, there's loads. Little raptors. T-Rex over there. We read earlier that chickens are the closest living relative to a T-Rex. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Brachiosaurus. I'm quite impressed that I'm managing to get the names, you know, pretty well pronounced. We've got an egg that's broken here. You can hear them. Protoceratops. Look at this guy. So we've also got little signs here for each of them as well. Hypsilophodon. Phodon. Hypsilophodon. What's this guy? We got raptors. It's Velociraptor. This is like Blue from Jurassic World. This is a Parasaurolophus. Alright, that's what it is. I'm not going to try and pronounce that again, because that was hard. Pterodactyl up here. A Dilong paradoxus.
Now there are two.
We've got a little baby creeping over there in the bushes. This is a Dimetrodon. You've got mini T-Rex here. I'm going to guess these ones are babies. Don't ask them to reach for the top shelf. This one's got a funny shaped head. And small arms as well. Allosaurus. He's an Allosaurus. He's very good for your skin. Camarasaurus. Camarasaurus! We filming on a camera. And then this final one
We learned about dinosaurs
is the
in year 1.
Allosaurus again. The background to the playground over here. Real like fairy tale looking kind of place. Sorry, I said the last one was the last one, but this is a Carnotaurus. Look at this guy's teeth. Look at those. That would do damage to you. And then we got a really big one over there that you can have a photo spot with. You got this T-Rex model here.
I can hear him.
I got stuck in a... I'm literally stuck. Oh, goodness me. One of the things to bear in mind at the moment, we're in the off-peak season, and the tickets are staggered like that. So off-peak is £12. So we haven't checked what the peak seasons are, but there's a lot of stuff that's closed. So all the outdoor huts are closed. You've got the main cafe and restaurant that's open. You've also got what is really cool, you've got all these little gazebos and picnic areas, so you can come and bring your own food. There's no restrictions on that, and then just you've got shelter. Over here you've got a splash zone as well. They've got good queuing system here as well, but we got a splash zone which obviously isn't turned on right now. It's about 9 or 10 degrees centigrade, but this would typically be proper splashy play area for the little ones. And then we got a really big climbing frame. Obviously the climbing frame, the park, all that lot is still open, but some things are closed, and hence paying a lower ticket price for it. You got some rules for the splash zone as well. So for children, swim nappies must be worn, no footwear, no running, no toys, food and drink obviously. Bikes, scooters and buggies can't go in there. So there are some rules. I can imagine there'll be somebody on the outside here enforcing those rules as well. We've got a little map here of the park itself. Main entrance down the bottom. A little toddler play area here. Go up here, we've got a bouncing pillow and playground and all sorts. We've got the petting zoo. This is where you can walk all the way around. And you've got the big play area with the dinosaur exhibit, little teepees and whatnot. So you've got quite a lot of stuff to see. It's a very, very big place. And there you got the duck feeding pond. You got mini golf, little dodgers and a water play area. So you got a big, big area to see.
Oh!
So it was a good day out at Wellington Country Park. We had a really cool time. We went on the train, which you saw, which was pretty cool. We saw the fairy village and we saw some dinosaurs as well. Saw a jumping pillow and really awesome, really awesome play park. Massive forts and slides and zip lines, everything. Really good. So come on out here, it's out in Reading. And if you've enjoyed what you've seen, hit the thumbs up. It really helps me out a lot with those YouTube algorithms. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon to be notified when we post new videos. Be out and about all over the shop at the moment. So we'll see you on the other side. Thanks.